Yes, Mathew, I tell you, we've been doing this TMR thing now for what, 3, 4, almost 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't gone stick.
Still not.
Still not. You said, PJ, do TMR with me and you will get stick. Nothing.
I did say that.
That's what I know. When am I going to get stick? I'm walking around in the mall and stuff. Nothing's happening.
Nothing happening.
Cool.
Hey, I'm Matt,
And I'm Peach,
and welcome to that movie review.
aka TMR.
Snaaks Genoeg.
Funny enough,
Oh, funny enough, this film was
not bad.
not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
I'm always a bit
Reluctant?
good word, when I go into local films, because I've been burnt in the past. we want to show local cinema some love.
The entire country's been burnt in the past by local.
Basically. And we always want to support local cinema, but it's always good when the film is actually decent.
Actually delivers.
So Snaaks Genoeg, it stars Casper De Vries, along with a slew of well-known South African actors.
And comedians and celebrities.
Yeah. And the story basically, it's about him. He plays like a fictional version of himself. It's sort of a road trip movie if you think about it. Because the gist of the story is Casper traveling the country, doing show by show in different areas.
Yeah.
And he's not funny anymore. And he knows this.
And he acknowledges
it. So he's basically on a journey to kind of find his funny again, find that spark that he once had.
Yeah, he wants to regain his comedic mojo.
Absolutely, and he still does all that. He tries to get the crowd with his old jokes. I'm Kale and my name is Mare. Some it's a terrible joke, and every time he says it, it just falls flat on his face.
But you know what? I'll say this much. I laughed at most of his jokes.
No, that's the thing. It was brilliant. Some of his jokes were good.
Yeah, it was really funny. It's off center and it's crude. And
it is.
He's incredibly crass.
And then, parallel to Casper's story in here, there's another story that follows Toby Kronia, who plays Van der Merwe, or Koos Van der Merwe in this movie, and then he's basically like this lawyer / like flipping mob boss, like
yes,
because he's got like these goons that like do his bidding, and basically what's happening, they are kidnapping and killing, or just kidnapping and beating the shit out of comedians.
Basically, it's a very unique story.
It is.
It is something that it's very quirky and offbeat. It's something that hasn't been done before.
It hasn't, and we're not going to give away why he's doing this to the comedians. You need to watch the film to find that out. And when the realization comes to why he's doing it, it's a bit of like a really.
Yeah.
That's why. Wow. Okay. And it's
who cooked up the story?
It was David Moore that wrote and directed this film.
I don't know who David Moore is, but I did read a little bit about him, and apparently he was working at some, I'm not sure if it was a fast food joint or something like that out in the Epping industry area.
Yeah.
And then one day he came up with this story, and this story basically gestated for 20 years.
Wow.
For 20 years, which is as impressive as it is sad. But look, hey,
he made a movie,
Yeah. He made a movie.
So,
he put it together, he cut it, he edited it.
It's a movie.
It's got names at the beginning, credits at the end.
It's got actors.
It's got a soundtrack. It's a movie.
It's a movie. Well done, David.
Nice.
No, but for real, David, good job.
Yeah.
It is marketed as a dark comedy.
Yes.
And it is exactly that. While it is comedic at times, men's is cupping a zip in this. Men's is dying.
People are freaking all getting beaten up really bad.
Yeah.
Or just being done strange things to.
Yeah. There's a funny scene with Soli Philander and a speedo.
Oh yeah, Soli Philander and a speedo. That's actually really it's actually hilarious. But you know what's so weird is that like this film, it walks such a funny fine line. It walks such a funny fine line between trying to be absolutely offbeat and funny and trying to be serious, that you might find yourself watching this film going, hang on, what's going on now?
I don't know, I'm supposed to feel.
How am I supposed to feel right now? Because the music's dramatic, but what's going on is pretty funny. What's being said is really weird. It throws lots of things at you.
It does.
One of the things that also made, usually when you see a movie and, hopefully you see it in a big, with a large audience, that audience is usually indicative of what's funny and what's not. People always feel united and cuck. And so, unfortunately, myself and Mathew saw this film with a bunch of know-nothing teenagers, a bunch of teeny bops. They couldn't have been.
They were laughing at cuck.
They were laughing at cuck, and they actually threw me off because I eventually found myself wondering. I mean, I remember we would laugh out loud at certain parts,
Yeah,
and they wouldn't laugh.
and they wouldn't laugh.
And,
Yeah.
and then I would think to myself, hang on, but now is that actually funny?
And then something stupid happened, and the man's like, ha.
I felt like taking
Hou
my
jou
shoe
bek,
off
man.
and drugging it in his beck.
Yes,
Just saying,
that-
listen, just hou your beck or something.
So look, at the end of the day, it garnered laughs from everybody
Exactly.
at some point.
Actually, yeah. I mean, look, if it made a bunch of teenagers laugh, even at very inopportune times, it must be doing its job right.
So as you mentioned before, this film has got quite a lot of well-known actors and comedians in it. So it's quite star-studded.
It's diverse.
It's diverse, yeah. The most notable ones are obviously the comedians that appear in this film. Besides Casper, we have Barry Hilton, we have Soli Philander,
We have Kurt
Schoenrad, and we've got Jason Goliath. And all of them have their little time on stage. There's these little scenes in the movie where they do a little bit of stand-up. Kurt Schoenrad always
Kurt Schoenrad is hilarious.
How does he? Kurt Schoenrad rocks up and he sees Casper, but they don't like one another, man. And he tells Casper, hey, have you got any new jokes or are you still telling my old ones?
Kurt was
He's like an awesome pal, but I love it. Kurt's gonna
Kurt Schoenrad is funny. He's getting grey now. Eh?
No, he's getting lekker older.
He's been in the game for a while.
You must use that L'Oreal pal.
Kurt, those eyes are looking a bit
Kurt feet
tired,
away, my bro. Hey.
I mean, Kurt used to have this joke about Derek and he used to pull his eyes down, but now his eyes are actually looking. Kurt, your eyes are actually looking like Derek's now.
Yo, Kurt.
I want to add one thing though, Mathew. I think many of them took a serious pay cut for this.
No, they did.
I think this was a labour of love, or Casper called in a couple of favors.
No, the Casper definitely had something on them.
Yeah, he must have been like, listen, remember that time, man? Yeah, no, you come to the Karoo, you come to the Karoo and make this movie with me. I don't care. Put that cut down,
Another actress who's fairly well known is Sandra Prinsloo. I think she's probably most well known for, well, she's done many local films and everything. But she was in The Gods Must Be Crazy.
I mean, The Gods Must Be Crazy is pretty old. I mean, we're talking like the early 80s. I can't even remember that movie. Was she reg in there?
She was reg. Maybe she was reg. She's look for her age, she's still reg, bro.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with honesty over here.
Nothing wrong with it. Sandra was hot.
Hey, if Sandra
in The Gods Must Be Crazy.
You know what, Mathew? I'm gonna agree with you because I can see that even though she's like old and verdoled and weather beaten now.
Hey. Anyway,
you can see that. Yeah, she definitely.
She's a pretty woman.
Yeah, she's a pretty woman, and she definitely must have had in the day, and I'm sure she still pulls now. Well done.
And lastly, another actress that everyone will probably recognize is Surtie-Richards.
Yeah, of course. For Philas.
Philas Account, and she plays, I forget the name now, but she plays in Igoli.
Yeah, is Igoli still on?
I don't know, is Igoli still on? I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, everyone knows
Igoli, big van Groot.
Yeah,
everybody knows Igoli.
I mean, that show ran for so long. Igoli was a cuck.
No, Igoli was alright, bro. Come on! That wasn't bad.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. So, while myself and Mathew here did enjoy this film most of the time, or often, we need to mention that it is not without its problems, issues, and pitfalls.
Of which there is many.
Yeah.
So the first thing that was quite noticeable for me was the sheer production quality. And that's the camera work, the editing style, and even sometimes the continuity. Where some things didn't add up, the time in which certain events happened, they didn't quite add up.
These are things one should usually notice on your maybe second, third, or maybe your fourth watch.
Yeah, no, it was
not the first time you watched it.
Yeah, and that for me, this film could have been so much better if a little bit more money was thrown into it. You know what I mean? Because the cast was good.
Yeah.
You can't knock the cast. There was some questionable acting at some, in some points, but I mean that's all up to the director.
Yeah.
That's on you, Mr. Moore. You know what I mean? But other than that, there's a good cast. The story was decent. It was just the production quality
Yeah.
That kind of brings it down a bit.
Yeah.
There's some moosey plot holes as well. I mean, like noticeable ones, which we're not going to give away, obviously, not to spoil it. But
yeah,
it's
but
there.
Yeah, again, who knows? I mean, maybe you won't even notice it for all.
Nah, you'll notice.
Okay, but yeah, you
will notice.
Yeah, you will notice. You know, if you've got half a brain, you're going to notice that cack. I think that someone behind the scenes of this film needs to call the DVD production line or the Blu-ray and say, listen, Owen, sir, hold back on those 10,000
Don't send those DVDs out.
Don't pull the switch for those 10,000 copies. What? Sorry?
What?
Yay! You know, don't do it, my dude. Because let me tell you right now, you know, while this film is good to watch, and you know, we're happy to talk about it, I don't think it's going to be memorable.
No.
It's not like people will be like, hey, it's we're going to have our Snaaks Genoeg weekend this weekend.
You know what I'm saying?
We just get terugezet and we watch the film over and over and we laugh us in our gut. No, it's not going to happen. I think if you want to see it, you're going to have to see it at the cinema.
Yeah, no, go watch it at the cinema. Like we say, go support local cinema, and it's a good film.
Yeah,
it's decent. It's decent. It's funny. That's the thing.
Yeah, it is funny.
It's marketed as a comedy, and that's exactly what you're gonna get. It's a comedy. Don't go in there expecting anything more than just a few laughs.
Yeah, Mathew, I do believe it's that time.
Yes, it's time to give it a score. From my side, Snaaks Genoeg will get a nice 6 out of 10, 60%. C student. It's a decent film. I won't lie, I went in there not expecting much. In the name, it's asking, is it funny enough? Is it Snaaks Genoeg? And yes, it is.
Me, I'm going to give Snaaks Genoeg funny enough. 5 out of 10. It's a D student.
Okay.
D student. There's nothing wrong with being, I've said it before, I'll say it again, there's nothing wrong with being a D student. You know what I mean?
You passed.
You passed. You know half your work.
Look, 50%. You'll still get your bachelor's degree. You heard about this?
You can still get a bachelor's.
Matric exemption is called a bachelor's now, people.
What?
No cuck.
Oh my word.
That's even worse than the maths mark being, the maths pass mark
20%
being
now.
20%.
Can you believe it? You only need to know a fifth.
A fifth.
1/5.
You know a fifth of the maths, say, right, my boy. Go.
What you know? Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Fine now. Push him through.
No, he's gonna make it. He's gonna do okay.
Yeah, that is setting lighties up for failure.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? And yeah, so Matrix, congrats on getting your bachelor's.
Yeah, well done, guys.
So that's it this week for that movie review. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And thanks for always taking the time to like, comment, and share our videos. We really appreciate it.
100% boys and girls. We'll see you here next week, same time, same place on TMR.
Ja, nee, kwaai.
See if you're my vis.